baby. As you know, this is Brunhilde. Brunhilde suffered a dead battery, and I thought, man, I only bought that a couple months ago. Went in, they checked my records. No, I bought it a year ago. I bought it in February 2018. February 2019, it died. And I'll be honest, I have not rode this bike a whole lot this year. Another one, Ben Suzuki DR200. We have not rode that a whole lot this year. I did not register it for 2018. I will be registering it for 2019, and that's coming up. So, car batteries, you're going to get 3 to 5 years out of a car battery. Something you should know. You're going to get 3 to 5 years out of a car battery. I don't care how much money you spend on that car battery. That's what you're going to get, 3 to 5 years. 3 years guaranteed, no. If you let the car sit for long periods of time, no, you're not going to get 3 years. Motorcycle batteries, you're going to get 1 to 3 years. If you get 5 years out of a motorcycle battery, you're awesome. So I got the same battery I did last time. It's an AGM battery. These are glass gel plate batteries. They are solid, and that's why I'm turning it upside down. It doesn't matter. There's no venting, there's no porting, none of that stuff. That's what that battery is about. I'm going to be putting this battery in this bike right now. Part of the problem that I had was I let the bike set for weeks and weeks and weeks on end, sometimes a month and a half or more, and I didn't do anything with it. The battery would run all the way down. AGM batteries do not like to be run down. So if you get too far down, sometimes they stay that way. I have upgraded to this. This is the No-Code Genius 1.1 amp. And I like how they put 1100 milliamps. In case you can't math. This thing is smart, it's blah blah blah, it's whatever. I will be telling you when I do the video on this how this thing has done. It's seems like it's kind of cool. I think it was like 75 bucks for this. The guy recommended it heavily because the bike is European and it's got all the electronic stuff. It's the CAN bus system, whatever. So all the little connections here, it's got these. We're not going to use those. I'm going to go ahead and wire in. I'm going to go ahead and wire them in directly to the battery and leave that port hanging down on the frame. I'll show you that in the next video where that can go. I'll mount it to the rafters in the garage so that I can just drop that leg and plug the bike in and leave it on there. And if I don't ride the bike for 2 months, then it's not going to hurt anything on the battery. Maybe I can get that 3 years out of the battery instead of 1 year. And at almost $70 a battery, it's going to be a big deal. As I can tell. There you go. That's how it works. Chip clip, baby. Chip clip and dual lock. Let's see how this goes. Alright, I'm gonna pick this junk up because no, we're not gonna leave trash laying around. Not listening to my music right now. I just want you guys to know, and I'll be making a video about this soon. Even in this mess, the 10mm is right there. Come on now. Stop it with the 10mm stuff. I do plan to make another video about that soon. This is the 23rd of February 2019. Why are you? Well, that's when I'm plugging it in. 02 23 19. Yeah, you got to put tension down on it to get it to go into that nut. And I think it's not doing that even. Nope, it's not. I'm going to put finger pressure down. Oop. Dropping the 10 millimeter, and I'm going to lift that nut up with that screwdriver. There we go. That's lining it up so that that can get started. Oh baby, look at that. And then the 10 millimeter. Quarter-inch socket. And let's line everything up here. Camera included. Just like that. Tight, tight, tight. Now I'd be really careful not to touch this to other stuff. This shaft is touching the positive side of the battery. The other one was the negative. Doesn't matter. You're basically closing a connection to ground anyway, so I'm being really careful not to touch the shaft to anything metal, even though it's all powder coated or whatever that is. I don't need it shorting and popping and blowing holes in my screwdriver shank and all that stuff. So there you go. That's started. Again, not touching anything metal that's grounded, and I am closing this up. Oh, that is probably too tight. Alright, now I have aggravated that situation a bit. As long as that thing is keeping stuff from touching, that's fine. It's just another safety thing. So let's go over here and look at this issue. This is the thing that we want. This is the one that the guys in Germany provided from the factory. God bless them. We're not using that because El Cheapo here won't do it. But what I am going to do is put that on there so it's sealed when I'm riding. What do I want to do here? I can do a couple of things. I think what I'll do is come up here. Don't you get in the way. That thing is not bent the right way to go there. So we're going to bend it the right way. What we're going to do is go around that existing wire, come down here, and probably just do that. I think I'll just do that. That'll be fine. How are you going to do that? Well, one of the guys in the BMW club had that on his bike, and I thought that was just too cool, so I copycatted like crazy. That's going to be that. We're going to zip tie that there. Remember, this stuff's all going to be under the seat, so I think what I'll do is just do that. And the nice thing about zip ties is they're cheap, they're easy, you can cut them off and put new ones, and it just doesn't matter. Just like that. Just like that. What we'll do, see how that's just loose enough, what we'll do is we'll cut that off. I'm going to leave that hanging there so it's easy to get out. Oh, let's get some cutters. Cutters! No, I'm kidding. That's too much. Let's see if these cut. So, on the Harley, you have, oh man, can we even see them? These. And The tool to crimp those hose clamps is like 90 bucks, 80, 90 bucks. But these little Nipex side cutters are like 20 bucks. So I bought these, and I used to file around the edge off and whoop. Because I'm cheap. Let's see if they still cut. I never have tried this. Maybe I have tried it, but I don't remember doing it. Anyway, put it right there. Oh, they still cut. You need to really be careful in those Harley hose clamps, I guess, huh? We'll rotate that around where it's not really visible, and that'll look kind of whatever. And this one I'm not going to worry about. I'm not going to rotate it or anything because it's underneath the seat. Who cares? So that should be that. So I will probably use that C-clamp the way it was to hook and loop this all up there. And then I can always drop it down. And don't complain you were looking at this as upside down as I am. Click. Let's see how it does. Normal, cold AGM. That's what we want. 25%. I guess you have to tell it what you're charging. So, it's been a week since I installed this. See, we're running 12 volt cold AMG. It's at 100%. It's been all week. Like you saw in the video, I plugged it in, stapled it up, and dropped it down. And what it did is, let me see if I can get this down here. Oh, I don't think I can get a good angle. Oh, edit that junk out, me dropping the phone and stuff. I didn't break it. Let it go through its checks. Oh, and it fires right up. So far that's working. That's a new battery, so you really shouldn't see any appreciable drain on it anyway. I honestly think what's causing most of the drain is this little doodad here. That's on there for charging the cell phone. It's a USB port, basically. Basically, it's a USB port. What I probably ought to do is mount the phone to the handlebars so that the wire is with it tucked. Just never have done it. Anyway, hope that was helpful. Highly suggest these battery tenders. A battery tender of some sort. Otherwise, your batteries go flat if you let the bike sit, especially in the winter. I'm not telling you anything new. Old stuff. Also, if you've got tractors or you've got, a truck that you just use around your property, stuff like that, it's a good idea to have that going on. It's a really good idea to have that going on. You use a truck on the property occasionally, you've got lots of land or something. You got ATVs, you got, anything with a battery. Put a tender on it. They make the little solar ones that, they don't make them there, but they sell them at Harbor Freight now too. So, I haven't tried those. I want to try that, but I don't want to leave anything outside. Anyway, that's gonna be my catchphrase, I swear to God. Anyway, as you can see, it's just a bit gnarly out, like it's gonna get gnarly. We'll see. I'm gonna drink my coffee and fire that thing up and go for a ride, and if it rains, it rains. I'll get rained on. I'm not really worried about it. think that and a range trip tomorrow. It's about the extent of my weekend. I'm not really feeling up to doing anything, to tell you the truth. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Hope this was helpful. Highly suggest doing it. Can't imagine why I'd make a video about it, but I did. You get to see it. If you're still here, you know, there's however many minutes and seconds you won't ever get back. As Mr. Holster says, that's 28 minutes and 32 seconds of your life you'll never ever get back. You guys have a good one. Take care. Catch you on the next one.